Sometimes it's actually just the colors in your living room, in that space of yours, that just make you feel like you don't want to be there. And just a little touch up could be the one thing that you've been looking for, and your living room becomes a heaven that everyone just wants to spend time there. Welcome, guys, back to yet another video. And this time around, we're transforming this living room from the cream gold yellow walls that you're seeing into a white finish. And when I tell you this is going to wow you, you're not ready for this. You're not ready for this. So we are doing a white wallpaper on all the three walls apart from the TV wall. And the white actually is not plain white. It has some texture and some pattern from a distance, so you're going to be able to see that. The walls are not so good. We're also working onto this area, going to the bathroom and the kitchen. The walls are not that good, but the wallpaper is going to do its magic. Okay, so we started off with this panel wallpaper. The client ordered the TV wall to be different from the other walls, so we worked on this 3D panel, fluted panel wallpaper. This is actually a wallpaper, but I am going to zoom you guys in so you can see how 3D it looks. Actually, when you look at it, when you're seated there and you're looking at it, it actually looks like the real fluted panel. And I did a video previously that showed you guys that. Then the middle of the TV, we're going to have a marble, which has a white, which is white and gray with a touch of gold. The curtains are gold. The curtains have, we have mustard yellow, which actually looks the same as the gold that we have on the center wallpaper that we're going to have. So normally I take measurements just to ensure that that wallpaper is going to be at the middle, because I don't want to have like the TV is looking like side moja, it's leaning on right or left. Okay, so that's what I'm doing, and this is something I wanted to show you guys. When I tell you we do one roll of wallpaper of the panel, this is what I mean. You've seen me divide that into two. So there is this part. One roll of wallpaper produces 3 pieces. So one piece is on the left and the other one is on the right. Then the other piece, that piece now from the roll, I've divided it into 2. So I can have both sides balanced. So I've put one piece on this side that I'm installing right now, and then the other piece I'm going to transfer it to the other side. You have to ensure that the pattern is there. This wallpaper has a horizontal pattern, not a vertical. It has a vertical pattern, not a horizontal pattern. So you need to ensure that it's looking consistent, that when you sit there and you look at it, you actually can, you think it's just one piece that have been put there, and there's that consistency in terms of where the black line is and where the gray line is, and this is how perfect it looks. Now the center part you're seeing, that is where we're going to have the marble, and technically that's how one roll of a wallpaper technically looks like. Because some of you are like, I just need 2 rolls for my entire living room. No, it's not possible. And guys, I've done this for so long, I can actually just look at your house and tell you how many rolls I need. Anyway, I want to zoom you guys in so you understand what I mean. When I zoom you in, look at that wallpaper. It just looks like it's mbao zenyewe, like the real fluted panels, guys. Correct me if I'm wrong. And this is even just my camera lying to me. If you guys sit in this house, literally it looks like the real fluted panel. This is a new wallpaper actually, compared to the fluted that I've been bringing. This one looks really perfect. The panels are a little bit spaced, but they're so beautiful. They just look like it's wood, guys. And then now I'll get back into working on these walls, and my god, I loved the transformation. Now the walls has some issues. It had issues with water kitambo. It's not that much affected. If your wall is really affected, there's something we work on just to ensure that it doesn't affect the wallpaper. But this one was okay to work with. That's why you're seeing huko chini kuna some vitu zimepull kiasi, but it was perfectly okay to be able to install the wallpaper. This is how the marble is looking. My camera, as always, is not doing me justice on this one. My phone, I actually need to get another phone. Someone tell me, is it that when you stay with your phone for long, it just loses its camera quality, ama what happens? Just let me know. Now I want to show you how the white wallpaper is looking. It has some little pattern from a distance, to vitu tunapita pita hivi tunakaa tu bubblish huko ndani, but it's white. It's very beautiful white, good texture as always. My wallpapers are good texture. So when I tell you guys I am here for the value I'm giving you for your money, sijui hata ni nini ingine mnataka. So this is how it was looking. Of course, it's going to brighten up the house, and when the house is bright, it looks bigger. That's one thing you also need to know. And it's also going to minimize a lot of that creamish that was happening and make the house look cool, not necessarily warm like it was before. So white, gray, black gives your house some cool effect, okay? And they brighten up the house, making it look bigger. The good thing with these wallpapers is in case of any dirt, you can always wipe with a wet cloth. As long as you don't tear it, you can always wipe with a wet cloth. Let me know what you think. And this is how that wall is looking. Look at that white. Oh, I loved it so much. The clients were like, Sarah, we need to work on the doors because here, what is this? But look at that white, guys. Anyway, let's get moving and I'll get back so I can show you guys how the after is looking. Let me work on these other walls, get the TV back, and then we talk about the after. Now take note of that wall just next to the kitchen because I'm also going to work on that, and just so we can get to see how everything changes. So we did everything white. I've been zooming you in, guys, especially on the white wallpaper, and as you can tell, that is the wall I'm talking about. Can you tell the difference now, the white and the cream? Uko. Yeah, so this is the after. Let's get back the TV. That's how the marble is looking. Kama kawaida mmependa hii wallpaper sana jamani. I'm about to give it an offer very soon, by the way, probably next month, but July. I'm giving an offer of this wallpaper, and anyone buys it gets it at a very big discount. Anyway, worked on this dining area here, zooming you in so you can see how beautiful this white wallpaper is. Then that pattern that is just there screaming, I'm here, and I'm still very subtle, and I don't need to scream, but you can still feel me. And also there's some glitter in the wallpaper. Of course you can't see it on camera, but we have some glitter on the wallpaper. Now look at that house. We both of us, me and the client, concluded that the house looked beautiful, and also it looks way bigger. Like it's as if we created some space, and now the seats feel like it's not so crowded. And who wants to stay in a house that feels crowded? Okay, so the white wallpaper brightened up the house. Definitely the house now looks very bright. Also this area going to the bathroom and the kitchen, again very bright. Look at this area. Now the consistency of the ceiling and the floor, because the floor is also white, so amazing. So that's the curtain I was talking about, the mustard yellow, which was looking perfectly combined with the wallpaper we have at the middle of the TV. Anyway, this is Joy Mac Wallpapers and Decor, guys. Get in touch with us on 0712 027 807. We have over 1,000 wallpapers for you to choose from. Different colors, different pattern, different designs, everything you're looking for. Trust me, I have it in stock. Get in touch with me today. And this living room took 9 rolls, including the carpet where you're going to the kitchen, 9 rolls of wallpaper, everything, both the TV wall, the entire living room, and also that corridor going to the kitchen, 9 rolls. So if you're working with a living room, you're going to work with 8 to 9 rolls. If it's a very small living room, then you're working with 6, but 6 is not really something you should have in mind. Look at that texture, guys. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. You can always send me your clip of your living room, your space, and I'll be able to tell you how many rows you expected. I'll send you our catalogs. You can choose from that. Then we can debate on what are the best colors and patterns to go with, looking at your seats, your curtains, your carpet, technically just looking at what theme you're working with in your living room, and also looking at how you'd like your living room or area or space to look like. Do you want it brighter? Do you want it darker? Do you want to tone down the light, the colors, what it is that you want to do? We will talk, we will agree, and then I'll come and ensure that your living room or your space looks fantastic. This client was happy, I was happy, and this is what makes me happy. Looking forward to serving you who is watching this video. Don't stay too long. See you guys in my next video. God bless you, and thank you so much for always trusting me with your houses, trusting me with your work, trusting me with your money, and allowing me to make you a happy place.